What is up, everybody? This is the 661 Bandit with some Battlefront 2 footage for the PC. Kind of a dated game, but still amazing. Got some XL Battle, which is PC exclusive. And you're going to see just how wild this is going to get. New standard class, basically. So, I'm bored, so pulled out some of these older games the other day and had another video earlier, but YouTube is a massive asshole and doesn't let me put it up because it's it's a little over the length limit. Sucks. Oh well. Anywho, this is a really old game, really awesome. If you've never played it, pick it up because of this. It's just awesome. Anywho, I'm going to tell you a really good story today. So, raised by my aunt and uncle in the desert, you know, California. What can you expect? So, I mean, it wasn't the best part of town. Wasn't the best part of town, most definitely. So, you know, I had a point where, you know, I could do my own thing for a few hours. Then one day, we should do that. One day, I came back, because, you know, we don't live in a nice part of town. Everybody was dead. Everybody. Just dead in the front yard. So in that case, I ended up going with my grandfather. We lived, we left that planet. Well, place. You know, sorry. Going into the wrong speech mode. So we left. And then we went and I met my sister at this orphanage. You know, what about her life? I didn't know she was my sister just yet. That was awkward later, but so, you know, we just kind of go about life. Ended up joining with this guy and his dog. So, me, my grandpa, this dude, and his dog. Met my sister. There was a moment where my sister and I only known her about an hour or so. Maybe not even that. And we just had this eye contact. And through that she kissed me. Didn't know she was my sister at the time. But a couple weeks later when I met my real father. It was an awkward time in my life. So, you know, naturally, because I just kind of up and left when my family died. Well, adopted parents. I guess we could tell them. The police assumed that I did it. So I was on the run. And then eventually my grandfather left us to do our own thing. Because it turns out my father was working with the police to help capture me. He sacrificed himself to save us so we could get away. So then months go by. And you know, it's a hard time for everybody. And eventually found out that my sister was my sister after having all these intimate feelings towards her. It was really awkward because then the guy with his dog, he started taking a liking to her. It was just a weird time all around. Ends up being later on, I end up meeting with my father and his boss. And then he decides that he wants to help me clear my name. In which case his boss tries to stop us. Ended up being, he shot my father. And then my father then proceeded to kill him in return. And which just crippled the police force, so now they quit looking for me. It was at that point that I saw my father's face for the first time from behind this riot shield mask. And that, my friends, is the modernized version of the Star Wars plot, episodes 4 through 6. Anywho, I'm done with my oops, I killed a teammate. Done with my little rants. I don't know how many people caught on to that before I finished. Anywho, Battlefront It's kind of like Star Wars Battlefield. That's really all I can relate this to. Except you can play in third person. It's pretty awesome. There's a lot of really spot on stuff. And you can do a kind of risk mode. Pretty cool. Interesting. Fun to do. And, I mean, I always played it on Xbox growing up. Never had more fun. Listen, time splitters were my main things. You know? I know I put at least 300 hours into this just Battlefront series total. A lot of people can look at that. It's a lot of time, but you know what? When there's no children in your neighborhood as a kid, this is really all you have to do. You're gonna do it a lot. It's like masturbating for a lonely person. You know, if you're out in the wilderness for months at a time, you're probably gonna do that because you're gonna get lonely. Well, being in a desert doesn't really have much to do. You're kinda gonna just play video games all day as a guy. Anywho. But yeah, let's I think this was released in 05, maybe earlier, maybe a little later. As you can see, this is still a pretty, I mean, I don't know how well it's like to watch someone play, but honestly, just playing this game is amazing. And you've got like a lot of the major things. So, oh my god. Some of the really big battles like Hoth, and you can actually go get the little ship thingy, fly it around the legs of the AT-ATs and just cripple them that way. It's pretty fun. Really hard to do, so when you do it, you feel pretty accomplished. Generally speaking, though, in this game, you can go capture command points. The regular conquest mode has like, oh, I can be a Wookiee. The regular conquest mode has a reinforcement cap. Anywho, 9 points to victory, 8 points to victory. So it's going to be over fairly soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Kind of. Not too much though, so that'd be kind of awkward if you really, really enjoyed it in that way. Oops. Hope you enjoyed it. This is 661 Bandit, and I will catch you another time.